It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the American League's Houston Astros and the National League All-Stars. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 0-1 the count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 3. Behind 0-2 now. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. Charlie Morton is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Charlie Morton is an interesting guy. Kind of turned his career around a few years ago when he decided to change his arm angle to that of Roy Halladay, the former Blue Jays and Phillies pitcher. Overpowering fastball at times would sink 92 to 95 miles an hour, sweeping slider and the changeup. The key is he needs that sinker, that 2-seamer, to throw it early on in the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez moves over. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Morton has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next up for the Stros, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Kershaw's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Giancarlo Stanton now.
For the National League, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Short, hit hard, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
From the St. Louis Cardinals, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
The shortstop, Zach Cozart.
From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Reddick, and the inning is over. One left for the National Leaguers. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with two strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. One down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Called strike two. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, and there's one away. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Blackman. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Let's see.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Ready for another chance, Marcell Ozuna. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Stanton, the runner at second with 1 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy, and their runners at the corners now. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitches are being taught high velocity. Don't get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked. Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner, it's a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
Leading off for Houston.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Here's another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to first. To second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, there is Altuve. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Cozart is calling for it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He popped out in his first trip. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch. Here's Marcelo Zuna. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Second.
Digging in and looking for more. Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will scramble back to 3rd, but get there safely. Here's Buster Posey now. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Steven Strasburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side, fielded by Cozart. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope so.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston.
Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ripped to second base. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Right fielder number 34.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the second out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Popped him up. Bregman is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Evan Gaddis now standing in.
Designated hitter.
Zach Greinke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
You froze him on the fastball there. Yuli Gurriel becomes the first out of the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he just misses with a curveball.
2 strikes.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Here's George Springer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Kenley Jansen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. His arsenal includes a cutter, a slider, and a sinker.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The National League All-Stars took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score for a ball game for the victorious National League All-Stars. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, no runs but only 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. Loss goes to Charlie Morton. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.